Once you've finished your planner cover, this is how you're going to turn it in. Please make these notes in your mind and make sure that you do this on your planner cover design. This red line around the outside of the document, that is the edge of where it will be printed. I'm going to delete this for just a second so that you can see this area here. All I did was turned off this layer. The white area is the printed page, 8.5 by 11. The red line represents the bleed. I've explained this before, but basically what they do is they print the entire thing on a larger sheet of paper than an 8.5 by 11, and then it crops to this area so that it looks like it was printed right up to the edge, and all this excess is cut off. Please make sure to include the date, the year, 2018-2019, Creative Performing Media Arts, CPMA, and if you want to, you can also add Be the Change. Notice how that doesn't really show up that well because it's a dark color on a darker background. I'm just going to select both of these and make them white just so that they stand out a little bit better. You can also change the font to make it a little more bold by going up to Type, Font, and then choose another font. Play around also with the balance, meaning where things are on the page, making them left to right. You can turn things sideways if you want on the design, and just play around with all this stuff. So here's how you save it. File, Save As, Format, Adobe PDF. Save it to your desktop. Make sure to put planner cover _ your first initial and last name and your period number. When you change the format from Adobe Illustrator, it has .ai here. When you change it down here to PDF, it automatically changes that to PDF. Don't just type in PDF here. Make sure to always select the format. Click Save. And then you're going to get some parameters in the Save dialog box. I'm going to click on Marks and Bleeds, and I'm going to click All Printers Marks. Down here under Bleeds, click this box if it's not already selected to use the document bleed settings. I've currently got it set to 3/8 of an inch. Then just to see what your image is going to look like, or what the printed piece is going to look like, click on General and make sure that this box is selected View PDF after saving, and save the PDF. This should launch Adobe Acrobat as soon as it's done saving. I'm going to click Command 0 on my keyboard so that you can see the entire thing. Then I'm going to go back and zoom in so that you can see the details that were added. It put the name of the file here, the date it was saved. Here are the crops and bleeds. So these lines here, that's where all of that's going to get trimmed off. If you've ever seen on the newspaper before these marks on the side, this helps the printer when it's going through the printing process to adjust the color and so forth on the press. Same thing down here. This helps adjust the contrast. After you've saved this, log into Google Classroom, open up the document or the assignment, click Add, File, select Files from your computer, Desktop, Planner Cover, Open. If you've saved this to your Google Drive, which of course you need to save it to your Google Drive, you can also upload it by clicking My Drive and click Upload. Notice how large this file is. 65.61 megabytes. That's huge. So what we're going to do is we're going to save these files, and then after Mr. Thomason selects which one he wants to choose for the next year's cover, we're going to delete them from our drive because 65 megabytes is a really large file. So that's all you need to do. Click Turn In and turn in again, and then you're done.